welcome to Restored by Polish. I'm Krista.
I'm Jackie.
We're gonna do a little indie haul. So I got my PPU. I did my very second, I want to say very first, but my very second order to Polished Gamers box because that Cuticula was amazing. Did you get that one?
No, I don't even look at Polished
Oh,
Gamers
you don't?
box.
I know.
Yeah.
You're so good.
I know. I look
should
at
do
less,
that.
so I'm not enticed.
Yeah, well, and that makes sense. But
Yeah.
I
then
can't
I miss
do
out
that.
on some things.
Are you more like me or are you more like Jackie? Do you just like turn the blinders on? And
Yes. Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, exactly. And I should do that. Well, and actually, I don't make a point of looking at Polished Gamers, but that particular Cuticula kept coming up on my Instagram feed, and I tried to ignore it, and I couldn't ignore it. So, and then I also did an order to Agato's brand Forget Me Not Lacquer for the new crazy Crackles. So we're gonna do those. They're kind of toppers, but we have a couple black swatches swatched out there. And then I had a request from a subscriber. I can't remember who it was now. You know who you are. So to review my new Pro Shaker polish shaker. So we will review that, I think, in this video as well, so that you guys can see that in action and how that works. I have really been enjoying it. Jackie?
I've been wanting to buy one for probably like 2 years now, and I've just...
Yeah. What do you think so far that you've tried it?
It looks really great, and I'm surprised by how small it is. So
that was the first thing she said. She was like, "Oh, where's your shaker?" I'm like, "It's sitting right here, and it's pretty compact." Yeah. You can get them in the single or in a double, so you can do 2 bottles at a time. I just got the single, so and yeah, I think it works pretty well. So, all right, well, let's get the camera turned around and we'll take a look at these polishes. All right, now here we go with my indie haul here. Well, we're gonna do some. I guess our PPU first. Let's talk about PPU first. So, okay, the first one. So guys are gonna laugh because I think if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I've really been in a purple mood lately. So and that's gonna reflect in the polishes that I buy. So this one, the first one I got was from Chameleon Nails, and this is only my second one from this brand. And I don't know if. Does this brand only do thermals? Because
I've never even heard of this brand.
So I bought another one in PPU not too long ago, like I want to say like November or December, and it's also a thermal. So I don't know if they just always do thermals or what the deal is. This one is called Fancy Chameleon, and I would love to be able to tell you what it changes to, but at the moment I cannot remember. So you guys are going to be just as surprised as we are, because we are going to do the thermal effect on it. But in its cold state, because it is cold right now, we have a nice royally plum with some iridescent flakies that go from purple to violet to aqua blue, green, I guess, in there. I'm not sure if there's 2 different kind of flakies or if it's
It looks like there might be 2 flakes.
Yeah, I think it is.
Pink.
Yeah.
That doesn't really shift to blue. But
Exactly.
I'm seeing blue separately.
Yep, I agree. I think there's 2 different kinds of flakes in there. So, well, let's look at the formula. And let's see. I'm gonna start here. So, a little sheer on the first coat. Not horrible though. If you want to see the flakies, it's got to be sheer. But nice formula. Didn't get a ton of those flakies out yet though. But the formula was nice. It wasn't thick or anything, so it's pretty. Like I said, I mean, for me right now, I can't go wrong with purples. So.
Yeah.
All right, the next one that I got goes, guess what? Drum roll. Another purple from Vanessa Molina. And this one is called Emperor Butterfly. And it's a purple jelly with iridescent flakies. Boy, does it see a theme going on here? I like that one. So I have another one. What do we do with it? Jackie says she likes it better, but I don't know where we put it now. I have another one that's very similar. Yes. Oh, there it is. That's from Phoenix Polish, I think. Yeah. So let's just do a comparison really fast.
Not that I like it better, but just that it's more unique for me.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oops, this color combo I have 100 times over.
Oh.
But this I don't really have.
Okay, so I don't have anything like this.
So pretty.
Yeah, and so this, but I feel like
they're way different.
They're way different,
yeah,
so I can have them both, right?
Yes, of course.
So, okay, so anyway, this is, I think it's got probably, I don't know if I think it probably has all the same flake in there, but it's just a bomb. Like I mean, like there's so much in there, so. All right, let's try it. so very sheer, but we knew it was going to be a sheer jelly. So is the Phoenix Polish one. It's like this too.
Yeah.
So more, we'll build it up, but more than likely I'm going to probably use a base, like a
undies.
Coordinating undie on it. Yeah, for sure. So, but wow, look at
Emperor Butterfly. That's so pretty.
It is really pretty. Look at that. I really like it.
Beautiful.
All right.
I love it.
Very, very pretty. So let's move on to Polished Gamers. And guess what I got? Wow, we really have a theme. I'm going for these purple flakies, but this one's darker. This is a plum.
That's pretty.
Yeah, so this is Polished Gamers block. This is from Alchemy Lacquers, which if you haven't followed me for a while, or if you have, I guess I should say, then you know that I really love Alchemy Lacquers, and I did a major haul from them for Black Friday. So this one is also a thermal. It's called Night Warriors. Once again, I do not remember right here at the moment what it changes to, so we will find out. Definitely two different kinds of flakes in here.
Yeah.
There's the green ones that are shifting, and then there's like some magenta fuchsia kind of ones that are there. It's very, very, very pretty. So, and I've always loved the Alchemy Lacquer formula.
I don't know if I definitely have never purchased from them, but I might have one or two that I've gotten in swap.
If you haven't, you need to.
Pretty.
Oh, well, actually, didn't you?
I do have a
wish
shopping cart with like 3 or 4 toppers.
Of course, because she's addicted to toppers. But I told her she had to go check it out. So the other night when she went to bed, while she was here, she was like, she looked it up. So now she's got her shopping cart going at Alchemy Lacquers. So
those flakies are pretty.
Yeah, she does just some really interesting toppers.
Unique.
And toppers and polishes and everything. Like she just has some really unique formulas, I think. So super pretty. Okay, and then the whole reason I had to make the purchase because polishes can't travel alone, so that's why I had to buy the Alchemy. But I had to get this Cuticula because look at this.
That's so pretty.
Look at this.
It's beautiful.
It's so pretty. This is called Battle of the Boxes. So yeah, it's just like, it's a green, I'm guessing green jelly it has little black shards in there, but then it also has the iridescent flakies that go to like electric blue, I guess, in there. And it's a flaky bomb, for sure, a flaky bomb. Super, super pretty.
Oh, those glowing flakes. I can see from this angle. So pretty.
Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, if you're hearing noises, my husband we're filming on the weekend, which is, my husband's home. So he's probably slamming the door down there and whatnot. So
I think a big thing of snow just
was that what it was? I'm blaming my husband. Don't tell him that. I just like body shamed him. He's slamming the door. No, it's just gigantic icebergs coming off of the roof. That's funny. Yeah. When it starts to melt here, the snow, well, actually what happens is it snows, it gets cold, the snow freezes on the roof, but we have a metal roof. So as soon as it starts to melt, like huge chunks will slide down. In fact, when I'm shoveling our deck, my husband gets really mad at me because I'll put my AirPods on and he gets mad because he's afraid that I'm not going to hear if it comes down right on top of you, you're pretty much history. So I still do it. Because I don't want to just sit out there and shovel snow without being entertained. So, but I just keep checking and looking up and watching and making sure that I don't die. So anyway, that was my little aside there. Okay, let's look at the two that I got from Forget Me Not Lacquer from Agata's brand. So these are so unique, and I should have just bought the entire collection, honestly, because they were so pretty. In fact, I'm kicking myself that I didn't get the blue one, but I was trying to get ones that I thought would be like really versatile. So I picked up this one, which is called Funny Guy, and she does tell you it's a Crackle. So you got to know with Crackles that you want to put it over a base, typically a darker base, it works better, and give it a minute to just do its thing. So we're gonna put it over this one here. And if you want to know what the black I'm using is from NCLA, what's it called?
Back to Black.
Back to Black. And it's a really nice black. I love that NCLA. You know what? I'm just gonna really quickly, just to make sure, mix it up. Because I remember Agata saying that to be, make sure everything is mixed well, and it can be a little finicky sometimes, so. All right, and then we'll see what happens. Should we sit here and watch and see what it does?
I see little sparkles, and there's definitely reflective in there. Very pretty.
You think there's reflective?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there's reflective. Yeah, I do see it, but not a ton.
No. Oh look, it's already.
See, I know. So I'm saying, let's sit here and watch it. We'll top coat these too because they really spring to life when you look at that.
Yeah, that crackled nicely.
Yeah. That's so cool. What are you guys on? I would love to know. Let me know below. Are you on Team Crackle? Team comeback for the Crackle? Or are you like, let's not go back and revisit the 90s? What are you thinking? I never did Crackle polishes back in the day because it came out when my kids were babies and I was not wearing any polish at all. In fact, I had no nails. I just took care of infants and babies. So yeah. Oh, I love it. Isn't that cool? And it's hollow, right?
So has Crackle had a couple comebacks then? Because when I first even knew about Crackle was maybe like 14-ish years ago. That was like when I was first starting to polish, and Crackle with like the China glaze was really popular.
Right. So, and maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe I'm going back too far. I don't know.
Maybe it just never stopped popularity.
Maybe I'll put it up in here in the text here. When did Crackle polishes start? So that's fine. I don't mind researching things like that because I feel like it. I mean, I remember what you're talking about too because I remember like a friend of mine who I would have only known when my kids were later in school, putting Crackle on her. So there could have been more times of it, or maybe that's just what I'm thinking of, and I'm going back too far. Okay, let's do the next one. This is another Crackle polish from Forget Me Not, and this one is called LOLz, laughing out LOLz, and this one is this pink. Oh, look at this, and this looks so amazing over the black. Oh my God, it's so amazing. So yeah, it's super, super pretty. And the formula is so nice. Look at this. Let's see what happens. We're all waiting impatiently here for it to. It's a little bit different element than the other one because this one is a bigger. This one's finer.
Starting to crackle.
Yeah, now it's starting to crackle. So maybe that because it's a bigger one, it takes maybe a little bit longer. Oh yeah, there it goes. That's so cool. So I guess what I would recommend, although it's cracking pretty well, but I think I would go a little lighter handed with that particular one just because it is such a big element. Oh, I think it looks so cool. I can't wait to see it
with the glossy top coat.
Yeah, with the glossy top coat, it's going to pop like you wouldn't believe. All right, well, let's pause and we'll do the second coats. And also, we are going to do the polish shaker. We promise we won't forget. We'll do that at the end because we got to get the camera out of here. So we'll do it at the end of this, okay? Let's pause. Okay, we're back, and we've got all of these. Well, I think Jackie did it for us, and I think she said she did 3 coats on everything. So everything's going to be in 3 coats. All right, so that first one is from Alchemy Lacquers, and it's called, it's from Chameleon Lacquers, and it's called Fancy Chameleon. And we will do the thermal in just a second. And then we've got the Vanessa Molina, which is called Emperor Butterfly. And then the other thermal from Alchemy, which is called Night Warriors. Jackie really likes that one.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I love this green from Cuticula, which is called Battle of the Boxes. And then finally, top coated from Forget Me Not Lacquer. That first one is called Funny Guy. Look at that. What do you think?
I like it.
It's pretty cool. And then LOLz was the other one.
I'm not normally a pink person, but I think I like that one.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Yeah. And they have she has a blue one too that almost just like it, but with flashes blue. Which does that surprise you that I didn't get the blue? I got the pink.
It does.
Let's look at those thermals though. I'm gonna let's just do a halfy at first. Oh, it's okay. So now we know. All right, so we've got, it goes to blue. So that's this from Chameleon Nails. And then the one from Alchemy. That is very interesting. That is why, I think I want to wear that next. Wow. That's really cool. I want to do the whole thing.
Oh, so pretty.
It's always nice when you like them in both states.
Yes, that blue is like your shade.
Is it blue? This one is. I was going to say, what would you call this one?
Like aqua or turquoise. But I always call them the same thing. Yeah. Aqua turquoise.
I wonder if I can I didn't bring any cold water with us, so, oh yeah, let's change it back. It's cold enough here, I guess, even though it's been...
Oh, look at that. Look how cool that looks.
Yeah, it looks so cool.
I gotta try a thermal.
You don't have any thermals?
No. I think I have one that someone gave me.
Gee, what is your drawback?
I don't know, just that I wouldn't like the other one, or I don't know.
So my rule is always, I don't
like both.
I have to like both states.
And I never end up liking both when it comes to thermals.
Really? I always figure even if you don't love one of the states and then it gets stuck in that state, you could always layer it or use it, you know, like in a different way. So I don't know. I feel like I prefer thermals more than magnetics. Magnetics drive me nuts. At least thermals you can just throw on, but the magnetics are making me crazy right now. So yeah, I like the ones that you can just throw on and you still get some kind of like interesting effect on your nail. So like with the Crackles, you didn't have to do anything in those and they just like popped out. So I like that. Okay, so let's pause right now. I'm going to take the camera out here and we're going to demonstrate the Pro Shaker. So let's see if we can get that started. So let's pause for a minute. Okay, so this is the Pro Shaker. It's very sturdy. So, I mean, it is, go ahead and try and lift that, Jackie. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, it's
heavy. She's trying and pull it straight up. How heavy do you think that is?
It almost feels like it's got a magnet almost, like suction.
Oh, you think? I think it's
no, it doesn't.
It's
but
just
it's like, it
really
like
heavy.
Yes.
And it's not very big. So I would say it's probably maybe like 6 or 7 inches tall and maybe 5 inches wide.
Yeah.
So it's not huge. Okay, and then what you have is, so what I normally do is put the top of the cap of the polish in here, and then this goes around the bottom so that essentially it's upside down in the shaker, but I believe that you can do it either way, but that's just how I've been doing it. So the button to start, it's on the back, but we're going to show you. So this is one of my favorite new toppers are these yeah, go ahead and put in the camera. So it's the I&M Out the Door Northern Lights, but they are not in a glitter suspension base, so you see where all the glitter is on the bottom. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna let Jackie demonstrate here. She's gonna put it into the Pro Shaker.
Very easy.
Snaps just like that, and then there's a big red button in the back, so she's gonna start it. It's gonna shake everything, so I'm gonna try and make sure I'm not touching anything, so go ahead and go.
60 seconds.
It does 60 seconds. It's automatic 60 seconds, so go ahead. So my only thing that I would say is that you can't really be, well, I mean, unless you're really good at it. I wouldn't be polishing your nails while you're trying to shake a polish because it is shaking. Like if I go through here, like I mean, it's shaking. It's vibrating the whole table. So let's talk. The reason why I went with this one and not the Vortex, because I know a lot of people like the Vortex. I feel like this one, because you can do it upside down. I feel like the Vortex one only like shakes it back and forth.
Yeah.
It doesn't really get the full, I don't know, I just feel like this one definitely shakes it all up. So yeah, it does go for 60 seconds.
This one seems more vigorous, whereas like the Vortex looks like it just kind of vibrates.
Exactly, it just kind of shakes it like, it doesn't really, to me, seem like it mixes as well. But I am contemplating getting a Vortex for, you know, just to have another one and see like what the difference is. But I am really, really happy with this one. This one seems to be working really well. All right, let's pull that. Then you just take it out.
And you got yours on Amazon?
I got mine on Amazon. Yes, I can leave a link in the description box.
Look at that. That's so cool.
And it's completely, and that was just it, 60 seconds. And you know, it lasts, I mean, obviously this is not in a glitter suspension base, so it's eventually going to settle again. But if you do that before you put your top coat on, then it's going to work just fine. So anyway, that is the Pro Shaker.